Okay, so I am going to attempt to preserve bird feet and feathers. I was reading this article online about how to do it. Salt is a good method for feet. We're going to use some borax to preserve the feathers, so you'll see me when I do that. So we got some gloves, and I got these. These were good for taking the feathers off of the bird. I found a bird. Unfortunately, he had passed away. I buried him after I took what he was able to offer, and I gave him a nice burial. So he's buried peacefully in my backyard. Not run a pet cemetery. I just thought it'd be nice so the birds don't eat him. So anyway, I'm putting on my gloves. I don't have a camera stand out here, but see, gloves. Gotta have gloves. Safety first, people. Safety first. So I'm getting the feathers, and I think I'll do the feathers first. And the reason why you want to do this with feathers, because if you want to use them for anything, birds carry diseases. I'm gonna just say that they carry diseases, and they have little bugs on them. And mites are a serious thing when it comes to birds. So I'm gonna pull my chair out, and I'm going to, if I stop dropping things, dropping stuff all over the place, but pull my chair out, and I have my feathers, and these are fresh off the bird. It was a raven, a blackbird, very large blackbird, as you can see from the feathers. But I want to keep them. I want to keep them. Very pretty feathers. I like blackbird feathers. I think they're just elegant looking. That's all. They're just really elegant looking. Would have been better on the bird, but I appreciate that. So I got these. They're like pastry bags, but you can use regular Ziploc bags. This is just something I had in the house, and I don't really have a use for them. And I think they work really well for preserving feathers. So I'm going to set this up and put this down real quick. As you can see, I took the borax and so much, and this might be a lot, but this is like one of my first times doing it. So I might just take half of this out and put it in another bag, and I can always save it for later. So that's what we're doing here. So take the feathers and put them in the bag. So I'm going to lay this down so y'all can see this. And you can get borax pretty much anywhere, and this stuff is good for everything. If you got ants or maybe some bugs, or I hear it works good for fleas. I use other natural means, but put this in here, and you know, I think all of them will fit. So I'm gonna shake them around and see they all fit in there nice and cozy. And I'll sit this down. I folded it. See, I folded the bag. So the bag is folded up. And I got some little bag clips I'm going to use to close it up. And if you got somewhere to put it, I have my own little personal she shed over there. It's my little place. And I can pretty much do whatever I want to with it. It's my place. They'll run you about $2,500 if you got some space. You might want to measure it out. Make sure you got enough room. So I took it, and as you see, I shook it all over in there, and I got the clamps on the end. So you don't have to wet these if you don't want to. Some people wash them, which I don't think that gets them all out. I'll probably wash them afterwards, and I would leave them in here maybe about a week or so and see how they do. Because you can't see mites, but if you're trying to preserve your feathers, they'll eat it. They'll eat them up. And so, unless you do something to cover the feathers, or you know, if you're trying to make a fan or a headpiece or something like that, you want to make sure that you get all the little bugs out. So, I'm gonna do that. I'll probably shake them around a little bit more after I'm done. I'm saving my other part of it. So this is the container that I'm gonna use, and putting some salt. I'm gonna put some salt in it because you know that's good too. Regular old Morton salt. You don't have to use Morton. That's just what I had in the house. Usually I use just a store brand, but you can use it. And I'll put about this much in here. I think that's a good amount. Yeah, that's a good amount. And I'll go over here, and I still got my gloves. And if you see, I cut off a good portion of it. I used this. This is the old rusty thing that I had. And they smell. I just need you to know that it does smell because the bird was already starting to decay. So, I'm going to clean that cut up a little bit. And it's still pretty fresh because it's still soft. So, I'm going to take these and put them in here. They're in there. See, they're in there. And put some more salt on them. Cover them in salt. Make sure they're covered. And I make jewelry myself. I don't know what other people might do with them. Sure, there's some cool stuff you can do with these. I'm gonna just put the lid on the jar. And I recommend not really messing with it for about 3 weeks. And after that, they should be ready to go. They wouldn't smell anymore. They wouldn't be decaying. I'm actually going to use some wood gloss to put on them because I have some stones I'm going to have in the claw to hold it. And I'm going to make it into some jewelry. But that's probably another video. I don't know. I don't do a lot of instructional videos, but this is something quick and to the point that I just learned how to do. Thought I'd share it with you guys. So I got the raven claws in there and the salt. And we got the feathers and the borax. We got borax and we got salt. And that's what we're using. Remember, use gloves because, you know, it can be a little gross. I don't recommend anybody not being safe because you can get sick. You don't want to get sick. I work with animals all the time, and, you know, just like us humans, they carry diseases. So you want to be safe. You want to be clean with this, you know. You may have babies or something around here. But anyway, they're your feathers. Killing mites in there so they don't eat up your feathers. That's always good. And you got your salt. You leave it for 3 weeks. Don't mess with it. It'll be nice and preserved when you come back for it. You can, sure, there's another video on how to make some jewelry out of it. But yeah, thank y'all for watching.